What did you say, buddy? Are you talking to me? Hey, everybody. We're trying to do a close-up here this morning. I hope it's working. It's about time that we got a chance to check in with these kids together. They're already starting to develop their own little personalities, and we've got the two most social here. Spatula's probably number one most social. She always wants to come out and see what I'm doing as soon as she knows that I'm in the room. And this guy, I would only put him at number two. This is Teaspoon. I'd only put him at number two because as much as he wants to know what I'm doing, he complains a lot when I pick him up. Where Spatula likes to be handled, but he is still... He's like, no, I want to see you on my terms, not on your terms, buddy. So hello, yeah. Somebody is in here talking quite a bit, though. That's you, huh? You got a lot to say this morning? This is Spork. And if you've been watching the weight chart, we've been sort of supplementing Spork and Spatula a lot, but not yesterday. I don't think we fed anybody yesterday. So this morning's weigh-in is going to be, exciting. I'm excited to see how they did on one whole day of nobody getting fed. And just a reminder in advance that what we're looking for generally is for them to gain at least a quarter of an ounce, or about 0.2 on the weight chart, 0.2 over 24 hours. So what you're going to want to do is compare it to their, sort of first weigh-in yesterday to the first weigh-in today, even though I know that's a little more than 24 hours. But if they've gained 0.2 in that time, then we're fine. And if they haven't, then they're going to get fed for sure as soon as we're done with the close-up. So that's the plan. And so to do that, the first thing we got to do is weigh them and say hello to them up close. So hopefully there's somebody with access to the weight chart that can put those numbers in. And if not, you guys can just remember them and let me know on Discord, and I'll put them in after the close-up, and then we'll check. Also, if anybody here in the YouTube chat wants to let me know whether the numbers do add up to what they were 24 hours ago, that would be nice, because I can't do that while I'm using the phone for this. So let's start here. We'll get this scale going. This one doesn't say hello. It's not as friendly as the regular scale. We're just about to graduate from this one anyway. It's having a hard time keeping up with them now that they're getting so big. And we can have our donkey, Shane, make sure that it's properly calibrated. He's been genetically engineered to weigh exactly 2 ounces. So if this says, yes, there you go. A little hard to read, I know, because of all the glare. 2.0, that means we're good. All right, Shane, nice work. You can stand here with your buddy, the girl pineapple. And then we have the other pineapple here with the scarf. Okay, well, in that case, let's start weighing some babies. And I think we can start with the little social girl here, Spatula. Well, maybe not. Maybe we'll start with Rammy. Rammy's trying to walk around and being a little shaky. I think Rammy's the first on the list, right? I don't know who I can reach from here, actually. It's kind of a stretch. Hi, okay, well, you're out here squeaking. All right, we'll just go in random order then, whoever's out here. And we do have Spatula came out to say hello, just like I said. She always wants to see me, and she doesn't even mind being picked up, usually. She doesn't complain about it like the others do. In fact, if I put her up to my face, she usually starts kind of licking my face, and she tried to nurse on my nose and my ear the other day. Really, really cute when they do that. So let's put her in and see what she's weighing today. Our big surprise. Survey says 11.3. 11.3. I don't know if that's good, but it sounds good. I think 11.3 is good. Someone, of course, will let me know if I haven't managed to see it. So this is Spatula once again. She's a girl. She's the one that's all black. No little hidden bits of white on her, just all black. Little tiny Spatula. Okay, there we go. And she, like I said, she's the number one most social so far, in that she always wants to come out and see me. And even when I try to put her back in the box, she'll usually come right back out again after a minute. So, all right, 11 yesterday, and what was she just now? 11.3. That's good. That's what we want. We want at least 0.2. So if she's got 0.3, we're happy, and that's fine. So this guy's already out here. This is the only boy in the class. This is our little old man alien. His name is Teaspoon. Let's get a picture of your little old man alien face, though, Teaspoon. You got to show the people what they want. Come on, pal. So like I said, he loves to come out and see me and find out what's going on, but he's not as fond of being picked up and handled. He still complains a little bit. Yeah, I know, buddy. I know. So we'll work on it. Okay, sit right here and let's see what your weight's like. He, of course, has been the smallest the whole time. He's still the smallest, but he's doing really well, or has been. Let's find out how he's doing today. He's going to shake the scale. He's going to climb right out. Oh, my goodness, that's pretty bold, buddy. I think he weighs 8.7, but I want to get a second look. Oh, pal, you got to let go. He's Velcroed on now. Come on, I only got one hand to work with this. I should have grabbed the tripod. I'll have to remember that for tomorrow. Downstairs, I think. Okay, let's set the blanket back down. Let's try that again. Buddy, ready for a second go? Let's try one more time. See if you're 8.7, okay? All right, it says, yes, I'm going to go with 8.7. Hey, buddy, you want to look at me, though? He was, okay, I see. Grace Valenti says he was 8.1 yesterday morning. If that's true, 8.7 is great. He's doing fantastic. We usually say 0.5. A gain of 0.5 is a lot. Like, that's really good. That's what we're shooting for, is 0.5. So if he's doing, more than 0.5, that's incredible. Okay. So let's see who's next. We're going to take Rammy next. Rammy's a giant teddy bear and also not too fond of being picked up. And I think she's got one eye stuck shut right now. And I've only got... So they have been working with a little bit of this URI that's making their eyes get kind of stuck shut once in a while. And that's not at all unusual for kittens in our experience, especially like these kids. When their mom comes in with a little bit of a sneeze, they all go through it, and that's probably why some of the kittens still need some help, being fed too, because having that little upper respiratory infection makes it hard to eat all that you should. It's hard to breathe when your mouth is full and you can't breathe through your nose. If you think about it, I know we've all had that experience at some point. I'm trying to sort of clean out her eye. I probably said his, which I'm going to continue to do. And look at the camera, and I'm holding it backwards, and to do all this at once is very tricky bit of coordination here. Well, that looks pretty okay, though. At least it's open. It does look a little bit crummy, but that's all right. Now I want to wipe my fingers, so here, we might as well get out a nice warm wipe from the wipe warmer. I'll clean off my hand, and then we can just give your face a little bit of a warm wipe. Oh, because I can still feel some goobers on there. She's like, what are you doing to me? I hate this so much. I know you do. You're putting up with a lot, though. Okay, so this is Ramekin, and Ramekin is a girl, and Ramekin, as you can see, is a very classic tuxie pattern with the neck ring and everything. And she is one of the two biggest in the class. So let's see what she is weighing today. Here we go. Turn the camera back around. Yeah, okay. Sit right here. Okie dokie. 14.8. 14.8 for little Ramekin. Ramekin is just going to rest now. I know. Well, yeah, if you're going to grow up big, you got to conserve that energy, don't you? Kind of a big, slow panda bear. Very cute. Okay, Ramekin. Little belly dot. Sit right there. Let's weigh everybody else while we can. So let's take the other big one, the other big girl. This is our classic tabby. Her name is Goblet. Yes, and I know, she definitely likes to complain when she's picked up or any other time that she's not getting what she wants. And yesterday, you should have seen her yesterday. There'll be a micro close-up, actually. I recorded a fair amount of it in a micro close-up, and I just have to get that system set up to start uploading those automatically again soon. So you will eventually get to see what I'm about to tell you, which is that yesterday she and everybody else were having an epic case of playful zoomies. They're like very first sort of big wrestling session where they were all running around and fighting each other. 14.9, by the way. I know you can't probably read it, but it's 14.9. All right, well, I tried. Anyway, they were all wrestling, and she was the one that was really the biggest instigator of it. She was going around and trying to bite everybody, and like with a real vicious sort of snap to her bite, too. Like she was really going to get them. Of course, she doesn't even have teeth yet, so she's just going to gum them. But it was cute. I think she's going to be a real troublemaker when she gets big enough. So that should be pretty fun. I see someone saying, who is that? Katia, 14.1 yesterday to 14.9 today. That's remarkable gains. Of course, she and Rami both are huge little kittens already and have been making really big gains the whole time. Rami's probably just a little bit lower in gains because of that eye and the visible URI symptoms. No big deal. Like I said, after this, I'll check on whether I'm going to feed any of them this morning and go make the food. But first, let's get this little skeptical-looking kitten. Oh, you're going to meow at me? Come on, buddy. I know we're buddies. I know we're friends. This is, I think, the last one that we still have to weigh. This is our sort of in-between tuxie. You can see that she's got black and white. Her name is Spork. And Spork has, like I said, she's been one of the ones that's needed the most supplement lately because of that URI, but it looks like it's really sort of cleared up. They've been passing it around, so we'll see. But that's little Spork. Spork, by the way, is really good at eating from the tube. She just takes to it like a champ, makes it so easy on me. 10.5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5. All right, well, I guess we'll say 10.5. It's probably more like 10.55 given that. So that's little Sporky. Hi, little Sporklet. I know. She's feeling very good, though. Fit, nice and fit. She's not too big. She's not too lean. Seems pretty healthy. So that's good. So, I see someone, Thisby, saying 10.4 yesterday. So, not great. So we probably are going to do a little bit of supplementing today. I thought maybe we would be able to get away without anything, but we'll do a bit. That's a spatula right there in the corner. I was hoping that after I picked them up and weighed them all, they'd get up and start playing, but it looks like they're just going to go back to their mom and start nursing now. That's not as much fun as I wanted. Also, let's see if we can sneak this blanket out from under them because it's covered in litter. Mom always brings a whole bunch of litter with her when she comes in here. And we don't need that, do we? So what we do is we usually, when we change out the blankets in the box, I stack up a whole bunch of these little flannel blankets. And that way, when I get a chance, I can just come in here and pull one out to clean everything off, and there's a clean one underneath. As we've done, normally I would take both of those, but that other one is really under her, so we'll just leave it for now. Let's take a look at some of the kids up close before we go anywhere. Now, I'd like to try to go downstairs and see the big kids with you. Of course, last time we did that, it didn't work out too well. So if we have an abrupt ending to the stream at that point, I apologize in advance, but we're going to give it a try in just a minute. Their mom, by the way, her name is Nibbles. I don't say it often enough, so I keep wanting to call her Thimble, which is the name of the mom of the older kittens. But her name is Nibbles. She's got the most beautiful eyes. She's just a really, really good-looking kitty. My favorite thing, of course, is her little bit of orange tabby that she's got in some places on her. You can mostly see it on her back leg. Here, I'll see if I can show you that or not. So there you go. You see the big orange stripes in the orange? That's just what this guy's going to look like all over when he gets a little bigger. I think it's really cool. So that's Nibbles, their mom. She's been doing a great job with them. She's just so attentive. She likes to spend a lot of time outside the box, but mostly she just sits directly in front of the box. And some of them have even come out to nurse on her there. They're pretty bold. Why don't you get in here and try to eat some more, and then I can weigh you one more time before I feed you like I always do. It almost seems like they respond to that threat, because it's happened several times now that I'm like, I gotta feed the kittens based on their weight, and then I go warm up the food, which takes about a half an hour in the bottle warmer, honestly. And by the time I get back here, look at that nursing dance. By the time I get back here, they've eaten enough that they don't need it. So we'll see if maybe we can get that to happen again. Look at that little boy doing the old nursing dance. Yeah, how about you guys too? Huh? You want to get in there and get some? Come on, spatula. Yeah, you seem like you could. There you go. At least come on over there with Mom. I'm not going to encourage you. You're doing fine. Even if you had a light day, you didn't though. You had a good day. It was Rami that had the light day, and that's fine because Rami and Goblet, I need to use their names more often, Ramekin and Goblet, they're both way ahead of everybody else, weight-wise, of course, and have been the whole time. Look at them hugging. Sisters. Okay, but you should eat. I guess it's fine for you either way. You love getting tube fed. So easy. All right, well, let's give a shot to heading downstairs, like I said. See if we can make that work for us. And once again, one of the things that I have not accounted for in our new close-up system is resuming a close-up stream that dies spontaneously. So if that should happen, let me just say in advance, thank you guys. Hopefully, though, we can take this all the way downstairs and be fine. I am going to have to stop and use the hand sanitizer since I was wiping those eyes out with my fingers. So let's do that. Oh, here we go. Up and at 'em. Bring my coffee with. Very important. We put up a little barrier here because Maggie was coming in here to antagonize, Maggie was coming to the door to antagonize her, so we just blocked the line of sight. And that's enough to sort of put a stop to that behavior. All right, here's our hand sanitizer. Hang on one second here. Make sure I get that on the finger I poked into everybody's eyes. Okay. There we go. Now, actually, I said downstairs to find the kittens, but they are all out right now, so they could be anywhere. You'll never see it at this resolution. Loganberry's he's doing his sad Loganberry at the door there. That's where you wanted to be earlier, buddy. Okay. Well, here we go. Let's find out. This is their mom, Thimble. We're going to go around before we come in and talk to her. I just wanted you to see her for 1 second because she's sitting right here looking at me like she always does. She is very attuned to whatever I might be doing at any moment. And she definitely wants out of her room, but we'll talk about that if this keeps going. We'll talk about that. She's in there because the faculty's out playing with her kids, and that's an important thing. And she was hanging out with me all night, literally all night in the spa, so she's fine even though she wants out. She can spend a little bit of time in her room. Now I saw somebody in here. Oh, I see a couple in here, so we're going to have to go in here. This is probably the worst case for making sure the stream doesn't die, so fingers crossed. Let's head on in. Here's Custard, and he's keeping an eye on Cistern and Silo I see over there. So this is Silo and Cistern. This is Cistern in front. She's always got that very worried look on her face. And Silo behind. I know, all of life is pretty concerning if you're a Cistern, isn't it? And Silo's talking to me. He always wants some attention. They've got that age now where they always have a big purr for me when I get to snuggle with them and start petting them. They purr like big old cats now. They just love the attention. Silo especially is the one that tends to follow me around more than the others, where Cistern, when I want her to come to the bedroom, she always makes it into a game where I have to sort of follow her around, and she'll run from me at the last minute when I try to pick her up because she wants me to chase her. What's going on up there, Custard? You reaching for something? He was just batting, I think maybe at the stream camera. So, hi. Oh, they're licking my finger too. It's just hand sanitizer. I got me alcoholics here. I think the hand sanitizer's already all gone. They're just being sweethearts. I'm just teasing. Just a sweetheart. Cistern is a real sweetheart. She always wants to sort of groom me and hang out and just sit in my lap. Silo's a little more active, but like I said, when I'm running around, he always wants to kind of follow me like a puppy. And he's also started that thing that you've seen a lot of kittens in the past do, where they climb my leg to get my attention. Custard is getting increasingly like he wants to be part of this. Buddy, do you want something, huh? Hi, pal. Okay, there you go. Is that what you wanted? Okay. Focus. All right, there we go. Oh, Custard just drooled on my head. So that's Sweetie. The Sweetie girl is Cistern, and the little Sweetie boy is Silo. And Cistern, you can see, is a mackerel tabby, exactly like her mom. They're twinsies. She's a big mama's girl, too. She loves to just hang out with her mom whenever she can. They would be good to adopt together. It is about time to find adopters for these kids. I think they graduate next week. So we really need to solicit some applications for them. She'd be good with her mom. She'd be good with either her brother or her sister or alone. She's just easygoing about all of it. So that's our little Cistern. And then Silo is the one boy in the class, and he is a classic tabby, just like Goblet upstairs is. A little harder to tell, though. You can't see his pattern quite as well, especially at this angle. I'm standing on my tiptoes. Yes, Cistern. Cistern's got to put her hand on me. Now she wants to groom my other fingers. She just wants to know that she loves me. Wants me to know that she loves me. I know. She's like, stop paying attention to him and pet me some more. All right, sweetheart. And Custard's doing that for both of them. Like, come on, I'm cute too. I know you're cute, buddy. I know you're cute, big guy. Come on. There you go. Okay. All right, let's see if we can find the other sister, Beryl. She's got to be around somewhere, but she's not in here. Oh, here's Ari. Ari's kneading on his bed like he does. And we've been trying to replace this bed. We gave him this really nice, soft, gray bed here. But he still keeps using this old one. And you can see he does this all the time. You can tell, too, because he's really tearing it up. I don't know how well the camera picks it up, but this thing is just covered in little pills. Or what do you call them? It's just coming apart. So... but he loves it, so I guess that is what it is. All right, let's see. Where would I be if I were a Beryl? I'd probably be in the pod. No, nobody in the pod right now. Okay. Oh, right in front of me. Hi, I didn't see you up there. All right, let's go around this way so it's not so backlit and we can actually see you. Hi, Beryl. Oh, you look beautiful. Look at those eyes. So Beryl is our little black kitty. She does have a little bit of white, though. You can see just a couple little white hairs here if you look real close. There used to be a visible spot there. Not so much anymore, just a little bit of white fur. And then there's another one on her, the bottom of her belly. There. You see that little bit of white there. Oh, she's purring. I just barely touched her, and she's full of purrs. The kids in this family are so sweet. You saw she got up when she saw me come over. She wants my attention more than she wants a nap. And all three of them are super sweeties. So if you wanted to apply to adopt any of these three kittens or their mom, who we are about to go see, then you would do that at our website, which is kitten.academy. I know I haven't made a blog post in a while. I'm so sorry. But if you go there, there is still the application in the menu, and it still should work. If it doesn't, let me know. Oh, I was wondering where that squeaking was coming from. Somebody followed me in here. Oh, and he's going to climb me, just like I said. This is Silo, so he's proving what I said about him following me around, demanding attention, climbing me. It's nice when I make claims about the kittens and they don't immediately disprove them. Okay, buddy, I know you want to play. I know. Look at how he's standing up to play with me. That's very cute. Oh my goodness, you are going to find yourself an adopter, I bet, real soon. So again, that's our website. Our website is kitten.academy, and we always need adopters for kittens. That's why we do this. That's the whole reason we do it, is to get these kittens adopted out to the very best adopters. And I know I've said it a million times before, but you don't ever have to rush. It's not about timing. It's just about whatever Dawes thinks is the best fit for the kittens. But Dawes does ask that you apply through our website, the kitten.academy application. So you can do that. And we do adopt to anybody, anywhere in the continental United States right now. But you do have to come to Connecticut and pick up your kitten yourself. So that's how that works. No shipping kittens. You got to come get it. So we obviously we prefer to find people that are much more local. But hi, buddy. But whatever you are comfortable with, we've adopted kittens to almost every state. Okay, let's go see their mom and talk for a minute. First, though, let me set your expectations. I want to tell you that she has been amazing. I know she's got a reputation for being kind of spicy. She has been so good lately, and I really want you to see that. But this morning, she's been in her room. She wants food. She wants more treats. She wants to come out. I think this is the worst possible time to be telling you how great she is, because she's probably not going to illustrate that for you. But we're going to find out anyway. Maggie, I had to check. This is why I check before I let Mom out into this room, because sometimes there's hidden faculty. Maggie, can you come out of there so I can let her into this room to see her? It's about time anyway. Maggie really antagonizes her too. Like, if I were going to put a harness on her and let her meet some of the faculty, I feel like maybe I could do that at this point. She's really calmed down a lot, but not this one. Maggie is always in her face, banging on the door, really being aggressive. And I know there's no chance for that. So let's get Maggie out. There we go. And we saw Ari a minute ago, and we saw Custard. That leaves Eddie. And Eddie, I know he wouldn't be hiding in here. If he were in here, he'd be right up on the chair. So he's got to be someplace else. So that means we can open the door and let Mom out. And I am hoping that she doesn't show how spicy she can be sometimes this morning. Instead, I want you to see how sweet she can be. She is a sweet, sweet kitty. Of course, she's probably the biggest cat here now. I think she even outweighs Custard at the moment. I haven't weighed her in a little while, but I picked them both up, I can tell you. She's not light. Oh, somebody left a mess back behind that plant for me to clean up. I'll have to do that afterwards. Come here. I know, you want to go smell the mess, don't you? And you can smell that Custard was over there playing with your favorite toy. He was in here kicking the kick bunny. He loves the kick bunny. But she is also so snuggly and affectionate, and all that weight makes her really fun to squeeze on. And she never gets enough attention. She just loves pettings. That's one of the reasons she gets so spicy, is either because she isn't getting pet the way that she wants, she isn't getting fed the way that she wants, or she's being left in a room, which really is kind of a combination of both of those things. You know, if you're stuck in a room, you don't get food or pets. Those things all tend to make her a little spicy. I'm nervous about what she's smelling over there, because that's not the mess I see. Let me just smell this curtain real quick. That's all right. Okay. I think we're okay. I'll check it in more detail afterwards. As you can see, she loves the affection. She loves the attention. I can pick her up and carry her around and snuggle her like a little baby all day long. She'll let me do it as long as I keep petting her. If I stop petting her, she's like, all right, that's enough of that. But she's so accommodating and so sweet. And lately, I haven't had much trouble with her. Now that we've started to sort of figure each other out, we know what she wants and how to keep her from getting too spicy. It's been real good. And every now and then something happens. Like last night, I wanted to bring her up to the room, but she was locked in her room for a while and there was no food in there. And she was hungry. And so she got real extra spicy with me when I went in and out a couple times. But that's what we expect, you know, at that point. Other than that, she's been fantastic. She's really just, she just knows what she needs. So I would say she would be great if you adopted her with one of her kittens. Probably never a problem. If you adopted her alone and you're somebody that isn't going to leave her in her room but let her follow you around the house. She spends a lot of time upstairs in my office with me. I'll bring her up there. I'll close the door. We'll both be in the office. And she just wants to get a little bit of petting, and then she goes and lays down in a bed. She just wants to be with me. And she doesn't get the slightest bit upset, food or not, unless I start going in and out and she thinks I'm going to just leave her in there alone. Then when I come in and out too much, then she gets spicy. So I think someone that would let her or could let her have sort of the run of the house or make sure that she could always be sort of in the same place as you probably wouldn't have much issue with her. So that's my advice, is if somebody were going to adopt her, she's an excellent snuggler. She's a big old couch potato. She just wants to sit around while you're watching TV and hang out with you. That's everything she wants in life, is more food and more lazy hanging around. She gets playful once in a while, you know, but she takes care of herself when it comes to that kind of stuff. So I think she would be just fantastic. She's going to be playful now. She would be just fantastic for somebody that wanted to kind of maybe have an office cat that they could sit around with in their home office, or a TV buddy, a couch potato, spare cushion. Maybe your sofa is missing a cushion and you need an extra cushion. I say this is a great cat to adopt. She would make a wonderful sofa cushion. Okay, the back cushion though. You can't sit on her. I don't think she'd put up with that. But she definitely, you could lean up against her a bit. That'd be fine. So, yeah, she's a sweetie. And she only gets spicy when, like I said, when she's hungry, when she is not getting the attention she wants, or when you keep leaving her in the room and coming in and out. Other than that, she's wonderful. She's so easygoing when she gets everything that she wants. All right. Well, I guess that's about it. I got plenty of stuff to take care of, not the least of which is reviewing that weight sheet and making up some baby food. Plus lots and lots of work and making sure that the regular micro close-ups eventually get uploaded and start getting uploaded regularly again. Like I said, we got so much of the framework in place for that now. It's going to be great. And once we get it finished, it should never be a problem again. We just have to get there, and we're real close. We're in the home stretch. So thanks for bearing with us. I really appreciate it. And just one last reminder, if you want to adopt little Beryl here, Beryl's mom, Beryl's brother, Beryl's sister, you can do that right now at the Kitten Academy website, kitten.academy. And I hope you do. I hope they find the right people. I know they will. So thank you so much for joining me for this little close-up. We'll try to do them more often. We thank goodness that some of the folks on the Discord, especially Ueezy, I really don't know how to say his name, just solved that last little piece of the mystery on how to make sure these close-ups were always going to be possible. Technically, now, there's the other half of that is me, but the technical side is pretty well sorted at this point, and I really appreciate that. Okie dokie. I will catch all of you next time. I hope the kittens were entertaining, and if I forgot to say anything, well, we'll get it next time. Hi, come here. Ah! Help! Attack! Oh, is she going to go outside? Oh, there's a person. Oh, I forgot. We were going to have the propane tank filled. I don't know if you just saw him walk across the yard with a giant hose. Why is there a person back there? It was time to fill up our propane tank. We use it for this, but we also use it for cooking, so very important. I forgot they were coming today. All right, everybody. Actually, I think they were supposed to come yesterday, but that's fine. Okay, we're really done. See you guys later.